Can I tell you something as a friend? No, can I tell you something as a friend?
Yeah.
Come on in if you would, please. You're the shits. You really are. You're the worst I heard.
Hello and welcome to Nation of Conversation, episode number 374. I am your host, Ryan. I'm here with Born Naughty, Bill Cashin.
Well, I'm the king of Boggle. There is none higher. I get 11 points off the word quagmire. Ryan?
Who's
You know
this?
who that is?
That's the Beastie Boys. I
course
can't
that's
believe
the
you had to
Beastie
read that.
That's amazing.
You had to read that?
I wanted
You
to make
knew
sure I
that
had
by
it.
heart.
I did
you
know
knew
it
that
by
by
heart.
heart for
I
years.
wanted to make sure.
I get 11 points. That's a rip-off of Run DMC. I'm the king of rock. There is none higher.
Yes,
I believe. But the king of that's
The king of Boggle.
King of Boggle. There is none higher. Gets 11 points for the word
quagmire.
off the word.
That's fantastic.
Quagmire.
That's
is.
fantastic.
Yes.
That's
And I have looked it up to make sure, because I always thought it was 1 point per letter.
Yeah,
But-
they're not getting 11 points.
In Super Boggle,
the fuck is Super Boggle?
it's like a bigger version of Boggle. Like, it's more letters.
Okay.
And so for, like, an 8-letter word, you would get 11 points in this version.
oh, I
So
never
it's
played
accurate.
that way.
I looked it up because I also thought, like, that's not right. That's not how that works.
Yeah, no.
We're also here with the Yin Yang boy, Wally Foley.
I am here. Yep.
You started all this.
I did somehow.
This is your
I don't even.
segment.
I
This is your segment.
don't know how I started this.
That Bill is taking over. You got to bring some lyrics next week. Or are you trying to furiously bring them up right now?
No, I'm trying to do a top 5. Right now.
Oh my god. All right, top stories of the week. Number one top story to me, Cesaro leaves the WWE. Were you surprised, like me, to see this story?
Yeah.
I was. What I read was that he wasn't necessarily trying to get out, but they made him a bad offer, and he said
Right.
no, thank you.
Yeah, that's what
Good
it
for
sounds
him.
like. Sounds like they lowballed him or whatever, and he was just like, nah,
I mean, he should be a
I
top
don't
guy
need
somewhere.
to be here.
He's still, even though he's like upper 30s or whatever, he's still excellent. Now you were saying that what's his name doesn't like him,
Who, Vince? Oh,
No.
Eddie Kingston.
but everyone else seems to love this.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. This is why it shocked me. So I listened to an interview with Eddie Kingston when he first showed up in AEW. I forget where, and he was saying like he had heat with people and he had caused all these problems before, and now he was basically not doing that stuff anymore. He was more straight and narrow. And
Interesting.
not like getting in fights with people, which is things that he was doing in Impact. He was like getting in fights with people and stuff. And he goes, and there are two. I don't know if this is a shoot or what, but he made it seem like a shoot. He goes, there are two people that I will never forgive and never want to be around, and if I see them, I'll fight them. And they're Chris Hero and Cesaro. And it was like, whoa,
Yeah.
because both of those dudes
the
are
locker room guys.
universally
Yeah.
loved by everyone else. So I don't know what they did, and they were in a tag team together. So I don't know what they did to Kingston that pissed him off, but
I feel
they
like
did something to him.
Eddie Kingston could probably real fight.
Yeah.
fight,
Oh
fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like Cesaro would mess him up good.
Oh yeah,
he
Cesaro
might,
could
yeah,
actually.
Cesaro's crazy jacked, but he's also like the nicest guy ever. So
That's what I mean. Everyone else is like, "Oh, he's a great guy. Like,
Yeah.
good for you, Cesaro."
I do think it's funny that I know you guys don't follow all this stuff very closely on the everybody's YouTube channel, but Up Down Down
Yeah.
had that show Da Party, which
Yep.
was Adam Cole, Cesaro,
Oh, right.
Tyler Breeze, and Xavier Woods playing Uno. And it was super fucking popular. It was them playing Uno or video games or doing dumbass board games or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was called Da Party, and they would just mess around. And it was super popular. And now 3/4 of Da Party are out of WWE. Xavier Woods is the only guy left. Everybody else has either been fired or quit, which is kind of wild to me. But yeah, there were times that Cesaro was on the cusp of being like the guy. Like he could have been the guy.
Yeah, should
a
have
couple
been.
times. Should have been the guy a couple times. Had it last year at WrestleMania. Had a big match where he beat Seth Rollins.
Right. Didn't
And
he
then they
also win
didn't.
the first Andre
Yeah, right.
Battle Royal
That-
before they decided they didn't care about it at all?
He turned that crap ass 7-game series between him and Sheamus into a thing that was good.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Their tag team
Yeah.
that was actually good. The Bar.
Yep.
Yep. He got big for a moment there when he went into the crowd to get the volleyball.
Oh yeah,
Or the beach ball, I
he
mean.
destroyed the beach ball during the match. That was incredible.
Yeah.
Swung a bunch of dudes. Yeah,
Swung a million dudes.
insane that they could not figure out what to do with
Well,
this guy.
Claudio's going to show up somewhere.
Yeah, I'm excited. Very excited. Vince McMahon is potentially going to wrestle Pat McAfee at WrestleMania. Are you now in? Are you now back in? And are you now on Vince McMahon's side because he's going to beat up Pat McAfee? This is very challenging for you, I'm sure.
This is an expression, but I mean it literally. You could not pay me to watch this match.
I want you to watch it so badly.
And yes, I would 100%.
I want you to
I would
watch
be
it so
rooting
bad.
for Vince to injure Pat McAfee.
You're now rooting for Vince for the first time ever. Rooting for Vince McMahon.
Yeah. Yep.
Apparently, I don't think it's happened yet. He's supposed to go on Pat McAfee's show and like get into a fight with him, like Adam Cole did.
Cool, bro.
A 76-year-old man will wrestle a match at WrestleMania.
Dear
Well,
Lord.
why
They're
not?
so dumb.
I mean, fire Shane for trying to book himself into a match and then just do it yourself.
You know, Vince is very DIY lifestyle. You know, do everything yourself.
I
Can't wait for you to watch this. Chosen
not.
one. No.
I'm not gonna watch
Chosen one, Vince. Vince versus
I
Pat
would
McAfee. You
rather
have to.
go back and watch Undertaker versus Goldberg than watch this match.
Oh, the Shawn Michaels return match thing?
The one where they kept injuring each other because they just kept falling over
Yes,
instead of
yes.
lifting each other.
Yeah, that
I'd
one.
rather watch that.
Oh, my God. I want you to watch it so bad. Vince McMahon wrestling at 76 years old.
Average age of a WrestleMania contestant is
Well-
gonna be like 43 years old.
It'll go
Like
so
the
far
average
off.
age is gonna be like 43.
Oh, my God. All right. I don't know if this is real, but it made me laugh
I hope
so
it's real.
much.
I doubt it is, but I hope it
I
is.
doubt it is, but yeah, Cody. Apparently, one of the reasons Cody hasn't shown up in WWE yet is because they want him to cover his tattoo with makeup, according to Fightful Select.
It's his brand, yo.
If it's real, it's funny on so many levels. First of all, that they're like, "Fuck this tattoo." That makes me laugh.
Yep.
But secondly, of like, oh, I'm gonna leave and go back to WWE, and everything's gonna be great, and they're just gonna accept me for what? Oh, wait, I have to cover my tattoo now. What the hell? Wait. I'm looking for the actual status. Cody was to debut this past week on Raw, but production insisted he cover his neck tattoo. Since then, he has ghosted the company.
Yep.
Wow.
But I still think you're.
I
Getting
still
work,
think it's,
Mark.
yeah, it's still like not be real.
But I do hope that he had a big plan and he showed up day one and they went cover that and he walked out and now he does not have a plan. Now he's just. I hope that's it.
Back
But
to retired.
I think that it's all part of a larger story.
Okay, it's all part of a larger story, but if that is true, that is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It would
Holy
be
crap.
so funny if that was really true.
Oh my god. All right, MJF's promo. You watched it.
I did.
What'd you think of Babyface Maxwell
This is the issue I
going
had with it.
after CM Punk?
I think this was two very good promos mushed into one promo. The first half was
Interesting.
super babyface,
Yes.
and then at the end he turned it back around to make it a heel thing at CM Punk.
right.
I think if you separate them, you have two. I think that the first half that everybody loved was excellent, but it didn't really fit into this narrative. I think you save that for, I don't know why you would ever actually turn him face, but if you did, that promo is how you turn him into a babyface.
Okay.
He even did the whole, like, wait, let me say this, let me finish thing.
Right, right. I'm not going to be a dick this time.
Right. Like that.
I got bullied.
This was good. It just seemed odd to me. Like, that's how you're going to attack CM Punk.
I wonder there's got to be more to this. They're not just going to have a match. Because CM Punk came out and was like, are you actually being serious right now? He wasn't mic'd up, but you could hear him saying, like, are you being serious? Are you telling the truth? And then MJF just walked out. And he was very confused. So, I'm not sure where it's going, but a lot of people are saying it's the best promo in a long fucking time. And I don't know if I disagree with that.
I think it was good. I just didn't think
the storyline
babyface MJF made any sense.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't finished the story yet, so we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
He's obviously not a babyface.
Right. And that's at the end when he turned it back into hating CM Punk. Also great.
Yeah.
Also a great heel promo. It's just it was, to me, it was weird the way they were mushed together.
Also, you could argue that was partially a babyface thing to say to the crowd of like, I'm like you. I fucking hated the guy because he quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you all hated him too. Like, lots of you were pissed off that he quit.
Yeah.
And now you don't care anymore. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to turn, but it was certainly
something
very well done.
It was very well done.
I just don't know how it's going to play out yet. It might. Well, we'll find out on Sunday, I guess. All right. This one is real wacky, and I have to read this exactly.
Yeah.
Okay?
What is this?
Okay. There's
yes.
a new promotion coming out called Control Your Narrative.
Okay.
Which is run by EC3 and the former Braun Strowman, I believe, is also in charge of it.
Dear Lord.
And every other, let's call them QAnon-ish, QAnon sympathetic weirdos.
Flat earthers?
Yeah, flat earthers. Come one, come all. Austin Aries is part of this, and that dude hasn't worked in 3 years.
He was a good wrestler, but also he's Austin Aries.
Yep. A lot of problematic folks are gonna get work here.
I don't know the answer to this. Is EC3 problematic?
Apparently.
Okay.
He has to be if he's in charge of it. Okay, I'm reading this exactly, and I want to get your thoughts. Welcome to the Rant Room. In the Rant Room, you will have up to 3 minutes to yell and scream and berate your least favorite wrestler with 0 consequences. They will sit there and take it. Lose your keyboard and let it rip. In my quest for wrestlers and fans to have the freedom to speak their truth, the Rant Room is a tool for the development of opinionated people to have the courage, #courage, to say what they feel to someone's face. Join us for a VIP experience at #Control Your Narrative.
This is so dumb.
It is. But I love the idea of internet trolls saying actually internet trolls to big giant dudes' faces and watching them try not to react.
Very bizarre.
I think the majority of the time, the wrestlers are just going to burst out laughing because it's going to be so stupid and ridiculous, and these people are going to be like, "Oh, I'm so cool, I'm yelling at you," and the wrestlers are going to be like, "You're an idiot, dude! Like,
but,
I can't believe you paid for this."
I want to see.
And then there's going to be like 1 in 20 times, something's going to go bad.
Yeah,
something's going to go like the person's going to like actually push the wrestler, like get physical, and then they're going to get decked or something, or
There's no
I
way.
just want to see someone say
something
really bad, awful things, like to an EC3 or to a Braun Strowman.
Yeah,
and see if they can get
and
away with
see
it.
if the Braun, see if they can get away with saying like horrible, racist, homophobic, whatever stuff.
Yeah,
and what happens?
Yeah,
what happens?
This isn't gonna.
Because if they get up there and they go like, "Oh, you're stupid, you're a bad wrestler,"
yeah, who cares?
I could beat you up. Like, all right, who cares? But
I'd say 1 in 20 times. Something.
There's no way. There's no way that anything good comes out of this.
No.
It's going to be some kind of fighting or something. You're going to get kicked out. There's no way. If there's a wrestler in there, which they're all like white guys, so what are you going to say? Oh, you're white.
That's true.
That doesn't insult us whiteys. Okay. Yes, we are. Cracker? I don't know. You say that?
Peckerwood?
Yeah. Call him a Democrat. That might really get him fired up.
That's true.
You
right,
Democrats.
liberal.
Yeah, liberal would
You
do it.
liberals. That might get him mad. I think it's hilarious. And I can't wait to see what the hell happens.
This is going to fail.
Yeah.
So
it's so
spectacularly.
weird. For whatever reason, this reminds me of a video we watched years and years ago. And I don't even remember what the story was. But there was promotion running, like, do a promo with the wrestler. Do you remember this? There was a video of Scott Steiner with this weird dude.
Yes,
Do you remember this?
I remember this, yes.
And what was the guy saying? He was like, "We're gonna let's definitely beat him up." And then Steiner's like, we're gonna fuck him up. Yeah, we're gonna fuck him up. And the guy would,
we're gonna fuck him.
He's like, and then we're gonna fuck him. And then Steiner's like, we're gonna fuck him up. And he's like, no, we're literally gonna bend him over and we're gonna fuck him. Scott Steiner's like, okay, you're gonna do that. I'm gonna fight. You can do whatever you want. Like, he had to like get himself out of it. Like,
I think I found it.
I've never seen Steiner look so serious or like,
Yeah.
Oh,
it was something
no.
About, like getting hookers at one point.
yeah. Which like it went up to a point. It was like crazy, and Scott Steiner was laughing.
And
like,
was into it and laughing.
It was
at
into it until he's like, and then we're gonna fuck him. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not on board with that. And it went on and on and on. And I think it was a bit.
Oh man, this guy looks ridiculous.
I think it was a bit, but oh my god, it was funny. That's what it reminds me of. But control your narrative. You gonna go berate somebody? You gonna take it to Austin Aries? How dare you?
I thought you were a good wrestler, but then everyone said you were a jerk, and then you got fired, so they were probably right. That's all I got. And that was from NXT. I don't know anything about your career before then.
What about Braun Strowman? What do you want to say to him?
Braun Strowman, you're giant.
3 minutes.
Your dad could hit softballs a lot, I guess. That sounds cool.
This doesn't seem like an insult.
You never were as fun as I hoped you would be in wrestling. And now I just don't care what you do.
You couldn't berate EC3, though. You couldn't do it. He's still your guy.
EC3,
He's still
you're
your guy.
an all right wrestler. But when you showed back up in NXT, you were a lot of fun. I wish you stuck around. You beating up Velveteen Dream was fun. Also, Derek Bateman was a lot of fun. I don't know why they didn't run with that. They should have run with that.
Yeah, why
You
not?
should be Derek Bateman.
Why not Derek? That's quite an insult. Man, how's he going to take this? He might throw hands.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sure there'll be another story of that in the next few weeks of like, oh, fight breaks out and control your narrative.
Oh boy.
Okay, it's time to make some picks. Time to
Again? You guys are just trying to take away
We
my
got
lead.
so many
This
picks
is
to
bullshit.
make. Well,
He's
this
just
one,
trying to make me have extra homework to do.
this one is this one is real. This one always counts. AEW Revolution.
This is not our evolution.
No,
correct?
not
No.
our evolution.
AWR Evolution.
No, don't you do it.
They stole it.
Don't you do
They
it.
straight up ripped it off.
No, nobody said our evolution. It's just revolution. Anyway, Jade Cargill versus Ty Conti, singles match for the TBS Championship. Give me Jade Cargill. Sweep it, I assume.
Now, Tay Conti just won, like, Most Improved or something.
Yeah, she's not
She's
beating
also
Jade.
a burgeoning star in my wrestling league.
Oh, your journey of wrestling. We have to put that on the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
We talked about that, but we never
yes,
have.
I have the best company in the world right now.
Oh, it's back.
Not close.
He had
It was
to
the
start
worst.
over.
I
He
got,
had to
like,
start over.
I did have to start over, but it made me. I didn't choose that. But now I have like 15 faces of the company, or 15 main eventers.
Wow.
It's all. I just signed Bailey. It's great.
It's an all-women's promotion,
But
right?
Ty Conti just got like wrestler or Most Improved or something.
In real life, yes. Not in your journey of wrestling.
Jade Cargill, I think, still wins it though.
Yeah, give me Jade.
Sweep it.
She's undefeated. Andrade, Matt Hardy, Isaiah Cassidy versus Sammy Guevara, Sting, and Darby Allin. Give me Sammy, Sting, and Darby. Sweep it.
Why is it AHF?
Because it's Andrade Hardy Family Office. They've teamed up,
Family
which makes
Office,
no
okay.
sense.
I didn't know
It
the
doesn't make any
FO.
sense.
It makes no sense, but at least Andrade is doing something.
Normally,
What I'm excited about, though... Sorry, go ahead.
I would say if it was Andrade by himself against those three, he wins.
Right.
With Matt Hardy and Isaiah Cassidy on his side, he loses. But because apparently Jeff Hardy is going to show up, I'm going to say that they win because of Jeff Hardy.
Oh, interesting. I like that.
No, I go with Sting, Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara.
Is Sting and Jeff Hardy going to recreate the drug-induced match that they had at TNA that one time?
One
Let's
can
hope
hope.
not.
One can
Let's
hope.
hope not. If I was booking this, I would not put Jeff anywhere near Sting ever again to be like, put anything like on that to any spotlight of like you're a new TNA or you're a new Impact and you just suck, but you just paid for viewers or whatever these dummies say on. I would never ever put the two of them together in the ring ever, just to never bring that back up.
I don't know. I feel like there's been too much swirling about them getting back together, so I think it happens. Here.
Oh, I'm sure Matt and Jeff will get back together.
Yeah, so I think it happens here though.
Oh boy, it's a 6-man tag tornado match, which makes me excited because that means everybody's just in the ring, no tags.
Right.
It means that Sammy
it means you
and
can't
Darby.
protect Sting the whole time.
It means you can hide Sting.
Yeah.
Well,
in
you
the corner with him like punching Matt Hardy for 10 minutes.
Yes.
That's what.
Because
you can do.
with if it wasn't tornado, you just never tag him in until
Right.
you get one hot tag.
Right. He's the hot tag.
But
king.
now there's no hot tag, so.
Well, Vince is wrestling a match at 76, so Sting is not my biggest concern anymore, I guess. As an old man wrestler. Anyway, so we're split on this. What did you say, Wally?
I went with Sting and Darby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jurassic Express, who are tag team champions, will fight Red Dragon, and they will fight TBD, which might be the Young Bucks.
Okay.
Which I kind of want the Young Bucks to wait on this and have the Red Dragon thing, but
Just one-on-one Red Dragon?
yeah. All right, so Red Dragon wins, in my opinion. They win this thing.
Wally?
Yeah, if it is the Young Bucks, I feel like they stop Red Dragon from winning somehow, and Jurassic Express gets the win. But I want to go with Fish and O'Reilly as well.
I like that. But I'll just, if you're going to let me just take TBD, I'll take TBD. I'll run with it.
Taking the Bucks?
I'll take whoever it is.
Unless there's a new tag team that coming in that we don't know about.
Either way, I'll take that too.
Should be fun.
Ooh, good match.
This will be fun. Bryan Danielson versus Jon Moxley. And the lead up to this thing is Bryan Danielson said, we should be a tag team. We could fucking crush everybody if we were a tag team. Just be my partner. And Moxley was like, I will not team with anyone that I don't bleed with first. AKA, let's fight and kill each other. And then we can be a tag team. So, this is a tough one. I would say Bryan Danielson cheats to win and they don't actually form a tag team, which is not as much fun. I would much rather they bleed and become a tag team together and Jon Moxley wins. But I'm going to pick Bryan being he's still a dickhead.
Honestly, what I think is going to happen is Bryan Danielson gets another push here. It's another time limit draw. But I guess if I have to pick one,
a draw. You could pick a draw.
I will say Bryan Danielson.
Lose if either one.
Right.
You
So I guess
really
I'll say
lose.
Bryan Danielson.
All right, so that's 2 for him. So that means you're getting
Mox,
the
Lone
nice
Wolf.
Jon Moxley Lone Wolf. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'll take the Lone Wolf.
Of course you will. Damn it. Ghost, you know what you need to do.
No.
Jericho.
He only has until tomorrow night.
Jericho, he has till Tuesday night to make the pick. Jericho with Jake Hager in his corner versus Eddie Kingston with Santana and
God,
Ortiz
give me
in
not
his
Jake
corner.
Hager. Just not Jake. I'll take Eddie Kingston.
The winner will be... Ooh. Well, no, it's Jericho one-on-one.
Yeah. So I'll take Eddie Kingston. I don't feel good about it, but
I kind of feel good about Eddie Kingston winning.
It's weird. Give me Jericho.
All right, take the Lone Wolf, Ryan.
Yeah, I'll take Jericho Lone Wolf. Why not? Face of the Revolution ladder match for a future TNT Championship. Keith Lee, Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks, Orange Cassidy, and TBD. Bless you.
Ladder match?
Ladder match.
Who?
for a future TNT shot. Okay.
Who's got the TNT belt?
Sammy Guevara,
Okay.
who's not wrestling for the belt on this pay-per-view.
It's not TNT.
I was a little excited when it started out with Keith Lee, Wardlow, and Powerhouse Hobbs, and I was like, ooh, we're going hoss fight here.
Yeah,
We're going all big guys
Bump
on
some
ladder
guts.
match. We're going to bump some guts here? Yeah, baby. No, but no, not all bumpies. I don't know who TBD is. I don't have any idea. I mean, it could literally be Cesaro.
That'd be something.
I mean, right? He could he is no non-compete because they didn't sign
it
him.
was just an
Yeah.
extension.
So he could absolutely be in this match immediately and win it. But what do you got?
Oh boy.
What do you got?
I don't even think I know who Ricky Starks is.
You don't know him?
He's the dude.
He's a dancey guy.
He was on NWA Power.
He was good on that.
I think.
Yeah, Power with many R's. Give me Keith Lee.
That's
just gonna go with the
obvious
I'm
one.
just gonna go with the
Down to
favorite.
two. I'm wondering
the
if Wally has a
favorite.
pick here or not. 'Cause
Going with the
I have
favorite.
one of two that I want.
Go ahead and pick one of them.
You're gonna pick TBD because you always do.
I'm either going to pick TBD or since Wally's not going to do it, I'll take Orange Cassidy.
Oh, shit.
See?
All right, fine. I'll take Wardlow.
Okay, so what are you gonna go with?
Orange Cassidy.
Oh, you're sticking with it.
Yeah.
All right. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, with all of her people against Thunder Rosa for the AEW Women's Championship.
Is she a face?
Britt is not. She's a heel.
I was going to say.
She's got like 8 people with her.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Give me Thunder. I think Thunder's gonna give it.
Give me
Thunder.
Wrestler of the Year, face of the company, Thunder Rosa.
Oh.
Also Britt Baker. Those are my top two, obviously.
Okay.
And I'm taking Thunder Rosa.
They had a great match about a year ago, and Thunder won it. So, I think it's time. Give me Thunder.
Has Thunder Rosa had the championship
No,
yet?
she hasn't.
Oh, okay.
She hasn't. She wasn't even in the company, and she was doing that crazy lights out match with Britt.
All right,
She was there on like a per diem loan from NWA.
we'll sweep Thunder Rosa then.
Wow,
Wow.
that is crazy that you wouldn't take that silver platter.
Yeah, well, I'm playing defense.
Okay, this is tough.
Now, how long has she had it, though? Is she over a year?
Since May.
Okay.
So it's been a while. She's had a good run, and I'm sure she'll probably get it back many times. I assume these two should battle for a women's title
Many
back
times.
and forth
Yeah.
many times, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
You would think. Anyway, Punk versus MJF in a dog collar match.
What the fuck is a
Eee.
dog collar match?
When you each have a collar and a chain connected so you can't run away.
Jesus Christ.
And it's actually it's a pretty good match if you have the right people in them.
And you do have
But sometimes
MJF
you
as
get
a
hung
chicken
from the side of a
heel.
cage, right?
But sometimes they're not good. Sometimes they're bad. It depends on who's in them.
This fits well because MJF does kind of have that chicken shit heel.
Right.
vibe.
And that was the idea. And then saying, "Will you be my Valentine?" Punk pulled it out of a box on basically the day after Valentine's Day. Said, "Will you be my Valentine?" Because Greg Valentine had the best dog collar match ever.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
a lot of little things in there. The one thing about it that I was like, "Oh, that's weird." Brody Lee's last match? I think it was his last match. Was a dog collar match, and I thought, "Oh, I don't know if they should ever do a dog collar match again because of that, legacy or whatever." But I guess you can't really get rid of gimmicks. It's hard to do that. But
You'd have to do
that was a very special match, and that was his very last match and very last time we saw him, basically.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. I would think if you want, then maybe you would just make number 10 or whatever, like one of his guys do it.
Yeah,
But-
maybe. I don't know. But who are you picking in this one? This is weird. MJF beat CM Punk on Dynamite, but with a lot of cheating.
See, I didn't realize he already had a victory because now Punk's got to get it back. But what I was going to say is this has to be MJF.
It should be MJF.
I'm going to say MJF, but I don't feel great about it if he's already got a win.
He does have a win. Does have a win over Punk. Punk's first loss was to MJF.
Oh, I'll take Punk then.
This is tough. I'm really torn here because I think it makes, if you're booking this, it makes total sense that MJF would win this match.
Yeah.
Right?
It makes more sense that MJF
Yeah.
would win.
And after that, for a bunch of times, I'm like, MJF is going to be the champion sooner rather than later. MJF is going to be the AEW champion
Yeah.
sooner rather than later, and he's going to draw big fucking money as champ because you're going to get so pissed off by him every week. And he's
Yeah.
you want to see him get his ass kicked.
Right.
Yeah.
He's going to draw money. It's like Adam Cole. He draws money because he just pisses you off.
Yeah. I don't think that time's yet though. So I think he can go against
So
CM
he can
Punk
lose this one?
a little while longer, yeah.
All right. Well, all right. Based on that logic, I will go with CM Punk.
So I have the MJF Lone Wolf.
Damn it.
I'll take it.
No.
Fuck.
Switch it. Switch it.
No,
Ryan.
I can't
Switch it.
give him a CM Punk Lone Wolf. I
Damn
can't
it.
give you a CM Punk Lone Wolf. I can't do that. All right. Hangman Page versus Adam Cole, singles another one.
I'm going to take Adam.
Singles match for the AEW World Championship. Are you taking Adam? Oh, the battle for the Adam first name. Whoever loses it. He's just gonna be Cole.
Well, WWE, that's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like at some point they're gonna just start trading the belt because there's so many guys that I feel like they're just gonna want to legacy wise have on the list.
Yeah.
Danielson, Cole,
Right.
Omega's had it, but they're gonna want Keith Lee, all these dudes to touch it at some point.
Yeah.
But all these dudes are not. I mean, they're not old, but they're not young.
Sure. Cole's not old.
No, Cole's not. You're right. He's like
He's
33
like-
or something.
Yeah.
34.
He's.
32. He's young.
I think he's 32.
But like, there's a list of guys that I feel like they're gonna want to at least have it for a little while. So
Sure.
like the same way they were smart, they'd be like, Jericho's our first champion. But I don't know. I feel like it's too early. I feel like they're running with Paige now. I'm gonna say Hangman.
So my pick is Hangman.
I'm gonna say Hangman because also isn't Adam Cole got his own stuff going on outside of this match? Like,
Sure,
doesn't he
there's
have-
a lot of things going on.
Right.
There's a lot of irons in the fire. I'm gonna say Paige wins, but but Cole loses because the Bucks cost him.
Interesting.
Whereas the Bucks cost Hangman many, many times.
Right.
They're pissed off about Red Dragon
Right.
coming in and now Jay White coming in. So I predict that the Bucks,
Oh, and then
will
that could
help.
set up the Elite versus.
versus Cole's new crew, whatever they're called.
Whatever they're calling them now,
Yeah,
the Undisputed Group.
Yeah, right. The new Undisputed Era, basically.
Yeah.
That includes Jay White.
Okay.
So I predict,
Then Roddy Strong's gonna have to join the Elite when he shows up.
and then switch sides.
Do we have 2 pages right now?
We have 2 pages right now.
Okay.
So that's my prediction. That's my full prediction is that the Bucks, Red Dragon tries to help him cheat. Or either him or Switchblade
Yep.
try to help him cheat. And they
it cost
either
him?
super kick him and cost him the match, or they super kick Red Dragon and like allow for a fair fight, which might be the most babyface thing they could do.
Are they doing anything else babyface though? I thought they
No.
were super heel right now.
They're super heel, but they're pissed at Red Dragon
Right. Okay.
for eliminating them and getting their way of, getting the tag team titles back. So, and they're mad at Cole for bringing them in. And Cole seems to be annoyed at Red Dragon of like, what the fuck are you doing? You're supposed to be nice to these guys. But that's my prediction. Wally, you're taking Adam Cole, I assume. Lone
No,
Wolf.
we're going to sweep it.
Wow.
Wow. So he left.
You left 2 big lone wolves on the table
Did
here.
he left a Britt Baker
Playing-
and Adam Cole?
Are
on the
you
table.
now? Have you
Playing
now?
defense.
Have you now downshifted? Is that's what that's what's going on here? I
Yep.
assume.
Just playing
All right.
defense.
Yeah, he's just
Trying
got to make it to what late
wait
April.
out of the wait out
Yeah,
the rest of the
Not
year.
even. Yeah, I think it's the end of March or early April. It's
WrestleMania.
It's like a
Yeah.
month away.
yeah, April the first or second weekend.
Yeah, it might be the
One of
8th.
those, maybe it'll come out in the wash, but one of those 2 you're gonna miss out on.
All right.
April 3rd, second and third.
months.
The women's Dusty Cup.
No, 1 month.
1 month. Yeah.
You want to pick this women's Dusty Cup?
Didn't we already?
It looks like you have the results here.
No, this is what I pick.
Oh,
Team Io.
sure. I'll
beats
do more work.
Team Kacy and Kayden.
Don't know. Where can I find?
Just Google women's Dusty Cup.
Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, and you got to find 2022. Then you got to find women. Oh,
Dusty
well,
Rhodes Classic 20.
I went to look it up, and I know the results of 2 matches. So, wait, are you picking half of the bracket too?
I picked the whole thing, didn't I?
I don't know.
Team Io beats Kacy and Kayden on
That
one
makes
side
sense.
to go to the final. Cora and Raquel beat Wendi and Dakota on the other side. Cora and Raquel beat Team Io in the final. That's my
Oh,
picks.
fuck, I like that. Except I'm gonna switch out. It's gonna be Indy and Persia. over
No,
Wendy
Indy and Friends.
Well, I'll just go ahead and say I'm going to pick Io Shirai and Kacy Kayden to get to the second round because they have. Does that line up with what you've chosen?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, I would have picked
Wally,
that
you
anyway.
gonna stick with
No,
us?
yeah, I'm taking Io and Kayden
Okay.
and Kacy as well. I like Io over Kayden and Kacy as well.
Okay.
And then on the other side, Cora and Raquel win their first round. Indy
Yeah.
and Persia win their first round. Cora and Raquel beat Indy. And then who do I have on the other side? I don't think I picked it yet.
Io.
Oh, right.
First Kacy and Kayden.
So
I think you said Io.
Yeah, I think I said Io came out. So yeah, Io over
Indy?
Raquel.
Oh,
No.
I thought you said Indy beats Raquel.
No.
Oh, you're changing it. So
Raquel.
you have the exact same picks as me.
No, because I picked Indy and Persia.
Oh, that's one different.
And you said
Okay.
Dakota Kai?
Yeah, I
I
said
thought
Dakota Kai.
I thought you had Raquel Gonzalez win.
I want to say a South
I do.
American connection just because it's
Yeah,
a weird thing that I feel like NXT might be pushing.
Okay.
But they love Cora Jade, so I'm going to say her.
Okay.
Indy and Persia versus Wendi Chu and Dakota Kai. Wendi Chu being the former
Karen Q.
and the former Queen of Darkness. or
Yeah.
whatever.
Whatever
But now
that was.
she's just
a sleepy
what
person.
is she's a
a
sleepy person.
sleepy person.
She's always in the back sleeping.
Okay, I'll take Indy Hartwell.
Good choice. Good choice.
I will then take Io Shirai to meet Raquel Gonzalez and Cora Jade.
Correct.
So do we have the same exact bracket? Why?
Yes, and I took Io.
Okay, then I'll take the other one. So did I just get Cora and Raquel to win?
Yes, you did.
And is that the
That's
same
what I
bracket as
have.
you?
That's what I have.
So
Except-
you and I comes down to we Indy.
I have Wendi and Dakota.
Yep.
Okay.
And
So
then,
we have one pick different.
and
Yep.
then we have
Everything comes down to that one match.
And then if it's Wally and I, everything comes down to that other match.
Perfect. All right. The New Japan Cup 48-man tournament. I made my picks.
I made my picks.
I made my picks.
I was the first to turn in his pick.
All right.
Well, who's
I
your
believe.
champion?
Let's go
Wally?
through all of
I
them.
don't fucking know.
We're gonna go through all the picks.
You
I want
forgot
to
who you
know
picked?
why you picked them, their current story in New Japan,
No.
how
Oh
that
my
led to
God.
what's going on. We'll get through it all.
Sonata's my pick to win.
You picked Sonata while you chose Will Ospreay.
Okay.
Okay.
I
last
have
year, so we'd be a two-time winner. He won last year.
I have Shingo Takagi winning.
Okay.
I have Takagi beating Okada.
Oh.
My final four is Okada, Naito on one side, Ospreay, Shingo on the other.
Okay.
While you have Okada and Jeff Cobb,
On the one side.
you have Ospreay versus Evil on the other.
yeah.
Ospreay versus Cobb, and
so
then Ospreay winning.
Yeah.
Cobb turns on Ospreay, and because they're in the same faction.
That's lovely to know now.
Ryan, you have your man Hiroki Goto in the
Yeah.
final
You know what
four.
I did? You know what I did?
Cheated?
Did you see my? No, I didn't cheat. Did you see my upset pick? I have Toru Yano beating Okada.
I have Toru Yano, I think, losing to Okada.
I have Toru Yano
think I
cheating
have
to
Toru
beat
Yano.
Okada,
Yep, you do.
and that's why Goto is in there and not Okada.
And then you have Goto losing to Cobb. On the other side, you have my man Sonata in the final four against Shingo. But then you have Sonata not only beating Shingo, you have him beating Jeff Cobb.
Yes, Sonata's never won the New Japan Cup, so
I don't think he's going to this year there.
he might not.
There
We'll
was
see his
something.
beard.
There was wow. You had some interesting
Yeah,
ones.
check out
Yeah.
his beard.
The one that-
I think none of the people who had a first round bye, I don't think I took any of them to go into the second round.
Probably a good idea.
He has.
It's like Dick to go.
Listen
and
to
some
the
others.
run he's got for one show though.
Oh
Show-
yeah,
show-
He's got show beating Hiromu,
because I feel like
and then he has
Shows a guy.
show beating Minoru.
I think I got confused with
That's-
Show and Yo. I
No,
didn't
you
know
picked
which
the
one.
right.
You picked the right one.
The right
Show's
one.
the right. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Show is the one that they have pegged to be a star.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if
So
Show
I
was
wouldn't
the
be
good one or
surprised if
You
that
did
happens.
not pick Bushi for some reason,
Oh, why didn't you do that?
He was going up against Zack Sabre or
but you do have
Ospreay.
ZSJ moving on. Oh no, you have him against Ishimori.
Mhm.
Was there something else on the other side of the bracket?
Oh, probably.
Oh, I'm sure.
You do have Yoshihashi winning. I don't
I'm
think
sure.
either
I
of
think I
us
picked
did.
a weird old guy to
You
go
did
farther
pick
than
somebody.
I shouldn't have. Fujita. I think he's very old.
Fujita's young.
Oh, he's
I
young.
think he's very young.
Oh, okay, good.
I
thought he was,
Oh, Wally has Sema winning 3 matches.
Shimon wins 3
He
matches.
has him beating
Because I had, I didn't-
Michinoku,
yeah,
Kanemaru, and Goto.
Wow, what a run for Shima.
yeah.
And let's see, Ryan.
That's
did you
probably
have?
not a good
Yeah, you have
thing.
Fujita winning 2. I do believe he's a young guy though.
Okay, so that's probably a mistake, but it's Yoshihashi.
You did
so
pick
I couldn't-
Yoshihashi to win though
against Honma.
against Honma.
I mean, I want to be competitive here. I don't want to completely.
So how are we?
And you have Great
scoring
Okan
this?
beating Ibushi.
I'm sure there's points
wait,
per
wait.
round, right?
Oh,
for
right.
scoring,
Because
'cause
Ibushi's still injured.
that's what Mike claims.
Yeah.
that Ibushi's still injured.
So each round, like the first round, you get 1 point. The next round 2. The next
Okay.
round 4.
Yeah.
the next round whatever.
yeah, Bill's got the
I'm-
scoring
I'm
system all
screwed.
set.
I'm screwed.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see how this turns out. The 48-man tournament.
Yeah.
All right, Bill, time for a segment to be named later. You didn't have your notebook last week. You left it here on the floor.
I sure did.
So what segments do you have to name?
So we couldn't figure out last week what some of the Mexican, like what AAA actually stood for.
Right,
Yeah,
and then I couldn't say it either.
Nope.
These are older things, so it's sort of like, because it actually reminded me a little bit of like old WWE, like old wrestling in the States, where it's the National Wrestling Alliance, World Wrestling Federation, whereas now it's All Elite and it's Impact and stuff like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
More fun names.
First of all, I'm going to come back to AAA just because it's even sillier. But CMLL, the old one in Mexico,
Right.
is Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, which is just the World Wrestling Council.
Okay.
But AAA is Asistencia, Asesoria y Administration, which of course is a very exciting title. Assistance, Assessment, and Administration. That's what AAA means.
Nothing about wrestling in there.
Assistance, Assessment, and Administration.
Okay. Sounds like a fucking,
Fantastic.
Yep.
company that does your taxes or something.
The other one I want to look up after our discussion of Royal Rumble was Danny Davis, because we talked about how he was a
right.
referee and stuff,
Yeah.
but it was a weird
Yeah.
story.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So he actually started as a referee. He was not a wrestler. He was just a referee. Then he did apparently compete as Mr. X, a masked jobber. So he at least was in the ring sometimes. But then his story grew to where he was a crooked ref, and he would like lean towards, he would like quick count for the bad guys and stuff.
I like that.
So he got banned from being a referee, and Jimmy Hart went to him and said, "Why don't you join us in the Hart Foundation?"
Oh.
And then he became Dangerous Danny Davis, and he would basically interfere so that Neidhart and Bret Hart could win stuff.
Nice.
He did that for 2 or 3 years, and then they made him a referee again under a probationary time frame, and then they just let him be like a normal straight-laced referee.
And then he reffed the brawl for all.
Yeah. Yep. And then he was like a 3-year wrestler that wore a shirt and weird pants in between being a ref and being a ref.
What a time.
And then the other thing is something you had mentioned, Ryan. The last one, you had said you wanted to put together some kind of a rubric.
Oh, yeah, for the Rumbles.
So rubrics basically are a scale of rate this, 1 to 5, 1 to 4, 0
So
to 4,
we can
whatever.
score this.
Yes.
Right.
So these are things that I thought we could use. I'm curious what you think. Just
Okay.
as I was thinking about Royal Rumbles and what goes into making a good Rumble.
Okay.
The things that I think we could use for your rubric are the overall quality of entrance. Like this first one is a bit lacking, I think.
Sure.
I wouldn't give it a 5 necessarily.
No, right.
Then I think, I don't know if this would be 1 or 2 categories, but surprises. So good entrance.
Yeah,
Things that, like
yeah.
when the good example for me is when AJ Styles showed up out of nowhere.
Right. Yes, yes.
Bad example would be Vince McMahon winning the whole thing. Even though it sort of made sense in the storyline at the time. We'll get there, apparently.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll get there.
So I don't know if this would be 2
that a
categories or
surprise,
1.
though?
I feel like it would be 1.
Yes, the way
And
it
you would
works
just
out, it is.
You would just make it a 0 if it's a bad surprise.
Sure.
5 if it's a good surprise.
Or
like 3
no,
if there's
nobody,
no real
nobody
surprise.
showed up.
But it'd
that
be
were-
all, it depends
Also,
who
it's-
shows up.
It's
Because
hard
yeah.
to. Isn't it hard to calculate that? Like, was Kevin Nash here or not here?
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
is that a good surprise or not? Like looking
Well,
back
they
now.
do a lot of that. Putting it in time does make it hard, but a lot of times it's clear between the crowd and the actual just announcers.
And the early ones, like,
my God, it's whoever.
obviously there was no surprise in the first one. It was just
No.
the dudes we've got are in a Royal Rumble.
Right. So the first one,
So-
there is no surprise.
There really isn't a surprise to rate there, I guess.
Yeah. But I think that's an important part of
It
Royal
is.
Rumbles as we go on is
For
the
sure.
surprise. I just don't know if we want to do it as 1 or 2 because, like, what if a good thing and a bad, does it just cancel out? Or
Yeah, it's a
or does it lean which way, like, it felt good or bad, I think the winner is important.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yep.
I think that crowd reaction plays a role in it between their counts and stuff. They're very involved in Royal Rumble matches.
Okay.
They were hot in
They
wrestling.
They were. They were. That would be a 5.
The
on
whole
list.
the whole time they
That
were
would be a
hot.
5.
And then the other two would be, I don't know if these matter or not, length, because it could, but I feel like they're all more or less the same. So I don't know if that plays
Not
a big
this
role or
first
not.
one, but
it could
the
be
other ones,
like-
maybe.
So, does it feel like it's too long?
Right.
Or
Yeah.
does it feel like it was too short?
Right.
Like, it doesn't matter, like, the actual length, but, like,
Right.
your feeling,
Okay,
should the
yep.
match have gone longer, or should the match have been cut shorter?
And the other thing that, again, I don't know if this would work for all of them or if I just was thinking of a couple specific examples, but just the stakes of the Rumble. Like this first
a
one, there
title.
was 0. It was 4 just for fun.
Right. A title belt being.
But like
on
Ric
the line.
Flair for the belt
Right.
is big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or then it becomes, a shot at the Rumble or a shot at the WrestleMania.
shot at
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Other times they'll have like weird stuff in there, like when it's the 40 man, like they'll just like
Right.
throw random stuff
how,
at it.
How important are they making
Right.
this thing? Or is it like the first match on the show that's not really that important? We're just getting it out of the way.
Right.
Okay.
Do they
I like
ever do
this.
that?
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like
It builds to become the thing.
Yeah.
But it clearly, you saw at the start.
it
it's
wasn't
not,
even
but-
the main event.
When they first started doing the women's, didn't one of them kick off the show and the other one ended the
Yes.
show?
They had
Yep.
to separate them.
But
Yeah.
that was just to break it up. Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
So those are my ideas for how
If
to
you
put
have any
together a
others,
rubric.
Wally,
No.
you let us know.
Come on. I was barely paying attention to Bill as he talked.
All right, time for the eBay wars. The belt is vacated. It's hanging in the rafters. I actually don't know where it is.
It's right here on the chair.
It's hanging in the rafters.
Oh,
Stop it.
boy.
Hanging in the rafters. Your item tonight
I like it.
to see who becomes champion is this insane Damien 666 autograph card.
It appears to be a Japanese card.
It's an
Yeah.
FMW, which makes it even better.
FMW.
An FMW card. You get
Second print. Okay.
You get this description.
Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling.
It's a Damien 666 1995 FMW card.
FMW did explosions and stuff in Japan.
Rated by
yeah, okay.
rated by Beckett, but also he was with CMLL, so
Yeah. I think
like
he's
a-
still around.
we did look him up at one point. This is a Damien 666 1995 autograph second printing, signed January 19th, 2019 in Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. Didn't even make any sense of that.
Was he in?
I don't know. The
But
item,
he was literally on the line. He was.
I guess,
1 foot
I
in
think-
Mexico, 1 foot in California. I think that's how it.
Tijuana, Baja,
did it.
California, Mexico.
I think California is in Mexico also.
There is Baja California. Oh, okay. So yeah,
is that
Like
what
I
it
think I don't
So
think
it-
they mean the state.
it's probably like I don't know what Mexico provinces in Mexico. I think so. Maybe Baja California is a province in Mexico.
Well, there you go.
Yes, Baja
The
California
item-
is a Mexican state.
Okay.
Oh, they do states. Okay.
There you go. So it makes sense. We're not. We're,
It's the
we
long,
messed it up.
skinny part below our California.
We messed it up. The item has been authenticated by Beckett Authentication Services. Whoa. Check out our website for upcoming events. Payment can be made via PayPal. Local pickup is available. We do combine shipping. Ask for details. Okay. Damien 666. There is a picture of him with all kinds of scars on his head signing it.
Sounds good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, American Icon Autographs is where he signed this. And I see a picture of Bill Walton signing autographs underneath him.
Excellent.
So that's very funny. On the back of the card, it's all in Japanese. It just says Damien. It doesn't say Damien 666, but he signs it. Not really signs it. It's just printed Damien 666, but the
Yeah.
M connects to the 6. So you know it's cool.
Yep.
Damien 666 is a dude who was in WCW and was like part of the LWO matches and weird stuff that we always laugh at.
Yeah.
So that's why
Okay.
I was excited to see this.
I think he still shows up at Triple Mania and stuff.
We try Damien something, like a demon Damien showed up at one of the Triple Manias, but it wasn't Damien 666. We had to look it up at one point, and it wasn't him. So I don't know where he's still doing stuff, but I guess he does show up still. All right. So what is opening bid? Wally, you no, Bill.
I
you
will
have to go first.
Yep.
because I'm a gentleman, even though
Gentleman
Wally is
bet.
not.
Gentleman bet.
I want to present you with a choice here, Wally.
Oh.
I'm going to win
Yeah, okay.
tonight.
Okay.
Would you prefer to make the bet so you can at least make the first pick so you can use that as an excuse as to why I beat you?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You will have no excuse then.
Yes. Go ahead. You douche.
$94.95.
What?
Big number.
What?
$94.
$1. I'm going low.
That is a very not gentleman bet.
That is. I don't know
That's
why you would go so high.
Very ungentlemanlike.
Oh, that's fine.
Why would you go so high? You threw me for a loop there.
That's a lot of mind games being played here. You're going to come out of the Titantron after this?
I swear to God, if this is over $95...
It's not over $95. You are over.
By how much?
It's a $79.99 item, so it was a high
$80,
high item. I mean, it's a graded card, so that was actually
graded card that's signed.
a good.
Okay.
That was a good bet to bid high on a graded card because that shit is usually it's like $40-something or maybe a lot more now. It used to be 40
Just to get it graded?
just to send it in to get it graded.
Oh, damn.
So anything, even if it was worth $40, they're doubling it by just by your investment. You have to double it. Right. So here you go, Wally. You're champion again. You lost on an LWO bet. Come on.
Why were you so confident that you were gonna win?
Yeah, it seemed a little kabuki-ish. What was that about?
I still feel like I won. I haven't figured out what just happened.
Collusion. What happened was that was a non-gentleman bet. I mean, you would have lost no matter what, but very not gentleman-like.
How was it not gentleman-like?
$1. That was a $1.
Because I don't know cards. Like
You do. Apparently, you do know cards more than Bill.
Apparently,
it's time for the next game of the week. The cards which you don't know. Topps Heritage 2021 cards. What happens is one of us.
Good luck opening it.
Oh, I already opened it.
Oh, okay.
One of us opens a pack and then gives clues to the
Stop
other ones.
cheating, Wally.
All I can see is AJ Styles as the packet.
Stop it. Stop
He's
cheating.
on the packet.
Stop cheating. Okay, I give clues that are not good, and then you guys have to guess, and then whoever wins has to give the clues next week. That's how it works.
Never going to be.
And we have our Hall of Fame. Who's in the Hall of Fame currently?
We've got Mr. Perfect.
Yep.
We've got Sid Vicious.
Yep.
And we've got somehow we have Tamina.
I don't know how either.
How? Bill,
I don't know.
Bill decided.
It was Bill.
She was a
I
Hall of
believe you
Famer.
when you say that, but I don't know how or why.
Bill decided that she was a Hall of Famer, so she is. All right. This first one. Oh, boy.
The Miz.
This first one. What'd you say? The Miz? Oh, because we've had like 9 Miz cards. This first one is really hard because it's a person that really bothers us. Really bothers us, but we like as well.
Ryback.
No.
Jeff Jarrett.
She is someone that we absolutely enjoy when she's having a match, but the other things that she does drives us nuts.
Shotzi.
It is
Shotzi Blackheart.
Shotzi Blackheart.
I didn't know we liked her in ring. Okay,
She's good in ring.
We like her mostly, but she gets annoying when she's
howling
says
and
dumb
stuff. It's really annoying.
All right, this next person is it's shocking that they don't work for WWE anymore.
Cesaro.
No.
Damn it. Cody Rhodes.
Nope.
Jeff Hardy.
Nope.
Matt Hardy?
It was someone who we thought would be a tailor-made person for the main roster, but unfortunately was saddled with some weird-ass shit and unceremoniously fired.
Karrion Kross.
That's correct. And it's a special sparkly guy.
Oh.
Sorry, Karrion Kross. Okay. I don't know if this
The Miz.
is a joke. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know if this is a joke, but a 2017 superstar card, The Miz and Maurice.
So that's
Miz.
4, I think, that we're at now.
That's a lot of Miz's. What the hell?
Yeah, it's 4 because we had 3 in 2 weeks and now it's 4 in 3 weeks.
Okay,
the
now
mask one over here.
we're to the legends.
We need to
Tops.
separate that out now. We have to start collecting them.
The Miz's? I have to go. You mean I have to go get them from upstairs? Here.
Well, we don't need them right now, but I'm saying we need to separate these out.
We need a Miz Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
How many Miz's can we get? All right, this is the Tops Allen and Ginter Legends
Is it okay?
section.
Okay. Legends.
All right.
This person is technically a legend.
Tamina.
No. This person is in the Hall of Fame. That's not a great
Brutus
clue.
Beefcake.
This person had a very fun gimmick everyone loved, but was very inappropriate.
Val Venus.
No, but close.
Godfather.
That's correct. The Godfather.
it.
Does the Godfather go in our Hall of Fame?
You
Oh,
can
that's a
talk
no.
me into it,
That's
but
a
I
no.
don't
That's
think
not a
so.
good looking
No,
card,
that's
though.
a no.
They did him dirty with the card. I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
he
kinda
could have.
weird.
Papa Shango,
better.
maybe.
He
Him, I
coulda-
don't know.
Yeah.
All right, this other legend is not a legend.
Is it Alan and Ginter?
It's another Alan
Okay.
Ginter, but it's not a legend. It
All
is a
Tamina.
no. It is a good person who hopefully will eventually be a legend.
Johnny Gargano.
No. He has very
Seth Rollins.
no.
Roman Reigns?
No. He is kind of like the first, maybe not the first, one of the first awesome NXT people.
Finn Balor.
Kevin Owens.
That's correct. Kevin
Damn.
Owens, not Finn, but that was a very good guess. All right, this is going to be very hard. This is going to be very hard. This is a rookie card.
Okay.
meaning they're currently a rookie right now? Or
This is a rookie card.
fuck.
This person is
The Miz.
was part of a group that was not very good and is not part of this group anymore, but still has to go by this
Boa.
awful name.
Alexa Bliss?
Nope.
Oh, Dominic Dijakovic. But whatever his
Yes.
slapjack.
T-Bar.
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 I was
His name is
never gonna come up
T-Bar?
with
His
T-bar.
name is T-Bar.
Oh, that is terrible.
All right, this last card.
Not doing so good tonight.
Smashed. Wally.
That's all I
This
got.
last card is
The Miz. Don't let him do it.
is a woman that should have
Maurice.
a woman that should have way more going on in WWE.
Asuka.
She's way too good to be not used at all. So
Io?
Naomi.
Naomi.
Damn it.
Wow, you nailed it tonight, Bill.
Smoked him, except for Miz.
Smoked. Does anyone go into the Hall of Fame from these? Any Hall of Famers?
Let me look at the Godfather
Take a
card
look.
again.
Yeah, I
Any
don't
Hall of
think
Famers
so.
in that? And the Miz? Do you want to add the Miz to our Mizzes?
Yeah. Well, that's two here, and then
That's
there's two
another
other ones
Miz's.
somewhere else.
There's
but-
two other ones upstairs, I think.
It's not a good card for if they had a better picture for the Godfather, I'd say he should go in.
All right, since we're already at a large number, I'm going to skip the trivia this week and just go right to Wally's crap-ass
Oh.
movie,
My gosh.
which was Slaw,
First off, I want to apologize
starring Kevin Nash.
for anyone out there who
Also,
chose to watch this.
there's nobody that's seen this. Nobody, except for us dumbasses.
It's the
Who
worst.
else would have watched this?
Is this worse than Overboard with Adam
This
Sandler?
is the worst.
This is the worst movie I've ever seen
worse
in my
than
whole
Overboard.
life. Yes, this is the worst movie I've ever seen in my whole life because not only is it
The worst movie that I
boring
I
as
finished.
shit,
It is boring. I was legitimately falling asleep during
it's
it.
boring as hell, which is mainly Overboard was like, Adam Sandler's cool. It's his first movie. You should like this. And it's just boring
It's
from
very
what I
bad,
remember.
yeah.
Just like a boring, dumb,
Not funny.
unfunny movie. And this is like racist, sexist, homophobic. It's
is.
like actively trying to make you turn it off every 2 seconds.
Also, it's only like 82 minutes. I couldn't follow the plot.
It's
couldn't
Terrible
understand.
plot.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's
all right. Let's just get to it.
You're going to have to do this quick because it is awful.
Yes. So we start with there's a bunch of people chained to a pole in a room, and
just like Saw.
two idiot people are taking off their hoods off their heads. We get racist jokes. Then the two idiot brothers go in another room. I guess they said their names at one point. They said Gordon and Martha.
Martha.
Not really
Martha.
their names.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
They argue about nothing. Then we
That's
go,
a joke because he picked a girl's name. That's
Yeah.
a joke.
They go back to the group of captives, and then there's sexist jokes, grammar jokes. They all argue with each other. The lights go out, and then they come back on, and one of the captives has been taken away. He wakes up with a bucket on his head, and the two killers talk over a speaker to him, and we get more racist jokes.
Even though he's a white guy, they're making black jokes at him.
Yeah.
He says he's black. That's
yeah.
the joke.
That's right.
And they're like, you're not black. He's like, of course I'm black. I'm very light skinned.
So we get
That is not funny.
flashback of him.
It's not.
We get a flashback of him serving them at his fast food job, and he's a dick for no reason.
Yep.
Then coleslaw starts falling on his head, so he has to eat it, or he'll suffocate.
The movie's called Slaw.
Yep.
Okay.
And they eat coleslaw
So it's
far
already
too
bad,
often.
But this is where it really lost me.
Yeah.
He has to eat it, or else it's gonna fill up and it's gonna like choke him out.
It's going to suffocate him, I guess.
Every time he moves, you can see it slopping down his shirt.
Yeah.
It
He
falls
just has
out.
to shake it out of the hole.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to eat anything.
Yeah.
He makes it to the end of the 30 minutes, and the bucket falls off his head. He celebrates, but then his stomach bursts out of his body, and he dies.
Well,
Yeah.
why?
Why?
Nope.
I don't know. It's disgusting.
Keep going.
but his
The
stomach-
killers
Why?
go back to the other rooms and to the other captives and tell them he's dead. One of the guys recognizes them because he got them kicked out of a restaurant while they were celebrating one of their birthdays.
Because they're very annoying.
Yep. The room starts to spin, the lights go out, and that guy gets taken out of the room again. His name is Doyle, we eventually learn. We go to the police station, and two detectives named Turner and Hooch.
Get it? It's a hilarious joke. Except they keep saying Hooch and Turner,
Yeah, they just
which
say
makes it
backwards.
even funnier.
Jesus
We get
Christ.
homophobic jokes. Captain tells them that the donut shop owner, Doyle, is missing. Doyle wakes up in a chair with a shotgun pointed at his face. He has to sing happy birthday for 30 minutes to get released.
In Swedish?
But which he can do because he saw it in the commercial.
Yep. Flashback to the birthday party, and they see Kevin Nash. The shorter guy, Martha, goes and talks to Nash, who tells him to go away. Doyle talks to the manager and has him kick the brothers and their mother out of the restaurant. Nash is with Gallows, a fake Nature Boy, and Glacier.
Real Nature Boy, but not Ric Flair.
Yes.
Yeah, fake Ric Flair.
Yeah, they're weirded out by the short guy. He goes back to his table. Nash pushes his face in coleslaw before he leaves, and the guy gets happy and knocks over a waitress, which finally allows the manager to kick them out. They insult him. Back to the present. They want him to sing in Swedish. He starts singing and coughing, so they shoot him with coleslaw before shooting him for real. The one guy starts getting worried, thinking someone might come looking for Doyle, but the big guy says not to worry about it. Now they go to a wrestler autograph signing that also has other people, like a fake Johnny Depp and a fake Bono.
Yeah.
You're saying it wasn't real Bono?
Yeah.
They didn't get him for this movie?
You saying that wasn't real Johnny Depp?
Nash almost recognizes the short guy. Fake Bono and Depp get in a fight with Nash.
Also, Doc Gallows. Did we talk about him?
Oh, yes, he
We
really
spaced
is
out
there.
for a second there.
Yeah.
Doc
Yeah,
Gallows
he's there.
is there as well, and his ex-wife Amber,
Oh.
who was also in the Bullet Club. There's like a bunch of Bullet Club flags going around.
There sure are.
Gordon and apparently Martha's real name is Jim go back to the captives, and two girls start to argue about needing to go to the bathroom. They're both named Amber.
The Ambers.
Yep.
Gordon
Funny
and Jim
joke.
argue, and Gordon takes one of them to the bathroom. She's going to try to seduce him. Jim doesn't understand any of the euphemisms about sex. The slut calls Gordon by his real name because she knows who he is, somehow. The two detectives go to another restaurant to look for another missing girl and just happen to, find, I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Racist manager, racist rendition of a thief. Gordon goes back to the other captives and tells them that that they're done for the night. They're going to bed. Family dinner, and Gordon tells them about wanting his own family and the girl downstairs, what the brunette Amber, I think it was. He goes to get her, and she has dinner with them. They immediately trust her. Jim starts to watch the captives on camera when he remembers they didn't feed them, so he brings them some sandwiches. Turner and Hooch talk to the manager from the birthday party. He tells the detectives about the family. Brunette Amber and Gordon, whose real name is Jonathan, are now in bed. I'm going as fast as I can.
I didn't say anything.
I don't believe it. So bad.
Brunette Amber and Jonathan are in bed, but she slips out and goes to talk to Mama, who is actually a younger woman, and
What the
sister.
hell was this? We need to at least
Nope,
talk about this for a
that's
second.
They wrote this in just so they can have two girls make out, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
because that's as much
Yeah,
information
that's
we
it.
get about this whole
That's
thing.
it. Yeah,
that's
because
it.
they never cover it.
She's not actually an old woman. She's a younger woman.
She's their sister.
Let's kiss.
But
Yep.
they're letting their sister fake be their mom? Or are they dumb and they don't understand
I
it?
don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
And then the
Turner
dumber
and Hooch get back to the
Amber's now having sex with the brother and the sister or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Turner and Hooch get back to the station where the wrestlers and famous people have been brought in. There's a big brawl breaks out, and Turner and Hooch ignore everything because the captain told them to.
Murder of Bono.
That's fine.
Oh, come on.
The captains are being spun around again. Lights go out, and another one has been taken out of the room. They accuse him of putting his pubes on their burger.
Yeah, I believe that.
So they tell him to get out.
He has to...
So they tell him in order to get out, he needs to move pube-covered coleslaw from one side of the room to the other using only his mouth in 30 minutes.
So horrible.
Turner and Hooch talk to a waitress from the restaurant and the burger guy's coworker. They realize the family is responsible for all the disappearances. Burger guy gets cooked. Other Amber is missing from the...
Burger guy gets cooked.
Yep. Other Amber is missing from the room, and Charles and Lakeisha recognize brunette Amber, who's now one of the
right.
the
That's
torturers.
you. You were just part of us.
Why are you wearing other Amber's clothes? Yeah, dumbasses. So they all take their masks off. Turner and Hooch find the family house, and they talk to fake mama. She sends them away. Turns out Charles, one of the captives, is the dad, and they're going to kill Lakeisha.
I forgot about that.
How...
I forgot
How, why? How and why? But at one point I figured out he was the dad. I was like, oh, he's the dad because he's not afraid to die.
Yeah.
He's just laughing at all these people, so he's the dad, of course.
They're just the reason that they're going to kill Lakeisha
It's not a good twist.
is because she didn't have honey mustard, and she goes, "That's not it's not my fault. It's the manager doesn't order honey mustard."
Yeah.
Turner and Hooch find the Ambers and brothers and dad and mama at Fish Guts, which is a new restaurant that they took over.
They just took over a different
Which is a
one.
whole plot.
Well, it's
awful.
the one that they got kicked out of at the birthday
And they
party.
call it
Because
Fish
they're
Guts
super rich.
Just because they thought it was a good name, I think is how they described it.
Yeah, and somehow they're super rich. We don't understand how that, but
Nope.
Lakeisha is a waitress there. Nash and the other wrestlers are
She's
there
free.
too. Yeah.
And a waitress there.
They freed her and gave her a job, so now everything's okay.
I don't remember
she's
that.
not
I
gonna-
believe you, but I don't remember
And
that
she's
at all.
not going to tell the police.
Nope. Nash and the other wrestlers are there too. And Nash gets stuck with the bill. The manager from the other restaurant's there. Blonde Amber wants the family to kill Nash, and he comes out of the stall and doesn't see them.
Oh, right, 'cause she's with the other brother now.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
very-
that happened.
she's
Other
very-
Amber hooked up with the other brother.
Brunette Amber is with big, large brother. Blonde Amber is now with small brother.
Yeah, that happened.
Small brother named Jim punches Nash in the junk, and Amber chloroforms him. When we get a mid-credit scene where Nash is chained to a chair, and Jim says, "Best birthday ever" over the intercom.
Yeah.
That's it. That's no more discussion needs to be had about this terrible, terrible,
There
terrible.
was another
worst.
scene, or no? Was that the
Yeah,
last scene?
there's bloopers.
Oh, there were.
right.
Oh,
There's
geez,
bloopers
yeah,
with
that's
Kevin
right.
Nash later where he's like,
Yeah.
I
the
tried.
guy's
to,
like,
I tried to watch it. It was bad.
what's his name? Jim, the other brother is like
Gordon or Jonathan. I don't know.
Jim, Jonathan, Mary Sue, or whatever his name was, Marcy. I
Martha?
can't remember. He is talking to Kevin Nash off screen, and he's like, "I'm a big fan of yours." And Nash's like, "Oh, thank you very much." And he's like, "So we should get married." And Kevin Nash is like, "Okay, let's get married. You seem cool." And he's like, "Oh, really? I didn't expect that kind of a comment." And he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm cool with it." And then he just starts laughing. He just goes like he ands getting married to this guy.
Yeah.
Like, I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. What a piece of shit. This is the absolute worst fucking movie. In the worst possible way, too. It's not like Plan 9 from Outer Space where we can joke around about it for an hour.
No.
It's the worst
This
fucking
was-
movie ever in
I'm
all the
so-
all the worst ways.
So sorry, I wasted an hour and a half of your lives.
You should be.
I did
feel,
laugh
I feel terrible about it.
Twice.
What?
When I
think
saw
that I did.
when I saw Kevin Nash as Kevin Nash.
I think I was like,
laughed.
"Oh, cool,
What?
Glacier." I
He's
think that was the
himself?
high point for me.
And then Glacier did. Just seeing Glacier made me laugh.
Okay.
It's Glacier.
I
that has nothing to do with the
guess
movie
that's
being
acceptable.
good. It has nothing to do with the movie being good. But congratulations, Wally. You made us watch the worst movie of all time.
Yeah,
Fucking
I'm sorry. I will try
Christ.
to actually pick a good movie next time.
No, you won't.
No, I probably won't.
No, you
I
won't.
won't
You go,
remember.
"Oh, I forgot." Yeah.
We're gonna watch Slaw too.
I looked at Nash's IMDb trying to find something that we haven't watched that might be good. Oh boy, he. I feel like I feel like I wouldn't like Kevin Nash as a person.
Maybe you would. I don't know. He's
some of the stuff it's like it doesn't seem like I would like him as a person.
He's sometimes he comes out with stuff on Twitter where he's like beloved. He like during COVID he was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you people? Get a shot or wear a mask." And I was like, "I'm surprised he's saying that, but okay."
Yeah, considering some of the other
he may have
on his Twitter.
mixed politics. I don't know, but sometimes he comes out with stuff. People are like, "Yay, Kevin Nash!" The opposite of Kane. All right, well, it's time for a top five. What do you got?
Top five. We'll say inventions.
Okay.
Sci-fi magic inventions that aren't real.
Oh,
but
fake inventions, but you want to be real.
Yeah, exactly. Number 5, the Neuralizer from Men in Black. That'd be fun.
Make people forget shit.
Yep. Number 4.
Seems real rapey.
Does seem very rapey.
Oh,
why do you think?
no! I didn't even think about that.
Is that too dark?
That's
Why do
real
you think
dark.
Was that too
Surprised it wasn't one on his list.
Oh, you guys.
Is that too dark?
I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that at all. Number 4, broomstick from Harry Potter.
Okay. Fly.
Be fun to fly.
You like flying. You
I
keep
do.
talking about it in your top 5s.
It's the number.
You really want to fly.
It's the number one thing I want to do.
You really want to fly in whatever way that can be.
Number 3 is a lightsaber from Star Wars, obviously.
Cut people.
Number 2 is an invisibility cloak from Harry Potter.
Real rapey again.
No, that's more of like stealing money.
Okay, you want to steal.
Yes. And
It'd be weird if you work with money every day.
Yeah, weird to say that.
And number 1 is the portal gun from Rick and Morty. That'd be fun.
The portal gun, so you just go wherever you want.
Yeah.
I think I've seen one episode of that, and I was confused because I didn't know what the heck was going on.
Exactly.
I saw
like that's the very first episode. You're like, all right, you're
I
just
saw
thrown in.
one episode of Rick and Morty, and I feel like I saw the exact right one I should have saw, and then I was like, okay, I get it. I don't have to watch anymore. That was enjoyable. I'm moving on.
Funny.
I watched one and just
It
was
was-
confused.
It was
what was happening.
these alien big head people come to Earth, and they're
Get swifty.
they're gonna destroy Earth unless Rick and Morty can sing a song that pleases them for
Yeah.
Earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're on
And-
like a American Idol, but if your planet loses, it gets destroyed, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
they have to make up a song to save Earth, and it's very good.
And I love that they've got the president in that one.
Yes,
because he's kind of a recurring character,
Yeah.
and he's so good.
it's a good episode.
Yes,
I should watch more.
you should.
Did you guys ever watch Midnight Gospel?
No,
No.
That's a weird show if you want to be out of your mind and just watch something that's going to confuse you.
okay.
It's the host, I forget his name, has a real podcast with people. Like the first episode is Dr. Drew.
Okay.
But they take like clips of an actual interview about weird topics. And then they have super weird animation over the top of it.
Okay.
And it's
Like over them
wacky.
talking.
Yeah, so like the characters in the show are having a conversation,
Okay.
but what they're doing on the screen is absurd. But then somehow everybody's in on it or something, because all of a sudden they'll go from this real conversation to then like Dr. Drew will be like, all right, yeah, that's the president, we got to shoot him or something that like is in the show, but clearly it's not. It doesn't make sense in the real conversation that they're having. But like he talks about like drugs.
Right, of course.
They talk about, one woman comes on to talk about like the institutionalization of like death, of like how people turned it into an industry and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like all these weird conversations, but with a real trippy cartoon over the top of it.
Fun. That sounds fun. All right, a couple quick hitters.
I watched it sober once, and it was even more confusing.
Ooh.
Don't do that.
I wouldn't do that. Quick hitters and tweets of the week, and then Bill will get your review. Brian Cage, AEW picked up his option for another year, which makes no sense. They haven't been using
and
him.
he allowed them to?
It was part of his contract. He couldn't stop it.
Oh,
They had a
did
year
he
option.
want to stop it?
I don't know. Very bizarre. Undertaker going into the Hall of Fame, but
Obviously.
not by himself. So
Not by himself.
a lot of people thought he should go in by himself with no other Hall of Fame people. Just one dude.
Why?
I guess because he's so
so
cool
good.
and
That's
important.
a dumb idea.
I don't know.
That is
They're
a
not
dumb
doing
idea.
that. WWE have nothing for Asuka. That's why she's not back yet.
How
Creative
dumb are they?
has nothing for Asuka to do.
Just say, like, here's your next opponent. You go figure it out, and she'll nail it.
Right. Tony Khan's announcement comes tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever you're listening to this. So, is this the more and more I read of the rumor mill, it's Ring of Honor, either tape library or Ring of Honor itself. He's buying.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, he's potentially buying Ring of Honor and just
That could-
folding it into.
Is that just is going to fold it in, or is it going to be a different? Like,
I don't
brand?
know.
I kind of hope
don't know.
he keeps it as a different brand.
Not sure.
'Cause it feels like way too much to take on for AEW.
Maybe. Maybe it'll be their like training ground
Like
kind of
their-
thing
their
or
NXT?
something. I don't know. Buddy Matthews, who was Techno Cowboy guy.
Yep.
What the fuck was his real name in WWE? I can't remember now. Buddy. He was with Aleister Black for a while.
He was the underling for Seth Rollins.
Yeah, it was Seth's.
Back in the day in NXT, he was one of the
Guy.
Techno
Buddy
Cowboys.
Murphy?
Buddy
Yeah,
Murphy is now Buddy Matthews. He joined AEW and joined Malachi Black. So kind of funny that storyline's continuing from WWE. They had like a feud, and he was starting to turn on Seth Rollins to join Malachi
Oh, I didn't know
back
that.
in WWE, but it never happened because they just shelved both the guys. Anyway, so that's happening. He's with Black. What are they called again? I forget now.
The
Malachi
Kingdom or
Black
something?
team. Yeah, whatever the fuck they're called. Black Throne. Kings of the Black Throne, I think is what it is, right?
That
Is what it
sounds
is?
right.
Anyway, AJ re-signed for big money to WWE, potentially $3 million a year.
Good for him.
AJ, so he's getting paid at the end of his career. All right, time for Tweets of the Week. Couple quick ones, and then we'll get us out of here. This one is from Fidel Sastro. Woohoo. Mike Sempervive, who's on Dave Meltzer's radio channel or whatever. He's usually pretty good. And it's a clip of The Simpsons where Homer basically gets talked to and passes out and says, Uncle Dave explaining the New Japan Cup to Brian. We also had Kojima. He's back. Hello, I ate an English muffin last night.
Yes.
It was very delicious. Muffins are also bread companions. I want muffins to be cute, too. I don't know what that means.
Thank you, Kojima.
Thank you, Kojima.
Here's a pro tip. Put peanut butter on your English muffins.
Ooh.
It melts into all the valleys and stuff.
That's good.
And nooks and crannies.
That's a pro tip?
Yeah.
I thought that was just like a
That's just the way you're
amateur
supposed to do it.
Tip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hope that you're
Shots
right.
fired.
I
Shots
grew
fired.
up with just butter on them. And when I
Oh,
discovered
no.
peanut butter, it blew my mind.
You never knew about peanut butter before?
Not on an English
Oh,
muffin.
okay. When you said when I discovered peanut butter.
Peanut butter is on waffles, too, actually.
Oh, I haven't had that.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. This is from Public Enemies podcast. It's a picture of the last scene of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with Will Smith. And the house is empty, and it says Xavier Woods after Breeze, and Cole and Cesaro all left. Also, one of our favorites, Maki Ito.
Yes.
Yes.
COVID, you stupid little fuck. Quarantine is over, and today I'm back.
Yep. She's the best.
And then one final one that the Ghost Mike sent, which probably has to go in our Hall of Fame of weird tweets. Yo, maniacs!
Oh,
Just for the record, the Facebook and Instagram posts are of me and my girlfriend, Sky. I am officially divorced. Sorry, I thought everyone already knew. Love my maniacs for life. Not signed HH.
What is
Not
that?
signed
I don't know. What does it mean? Did people think he was still married to what's-her-face? Or did he get divorced from somebody else? I don't know. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Did he get divorced again?
I don't know. Is it a second divorce and now Sky's the new lady?
I don't know.
What is HH doing?
I don't know.
What does this mean? He didn't sign his tweet?
Apparently he got married to Jennifer McDaniel.
Oh, so then he did get divorced from fake Brooke Hogan that he married, right?
Would he find a younger Brooke Hogan?
Yeah, apparently. Sky, whoever that is. He didn't tell anybody he got divorced or whatever?
Yeah,
believe that.
apparently People Magazine's got Hulk Hogan says he's divorced from second wife Jennifer McDaniel.
But now has a new girlfriend and didn't tell anybody.
Yep. That's
Yo, maniacs. Not Hulkamaniacs, just maniacs.
Jesus.
Yep.
All right, Bill. God, please don't hurt me.
So we
Please
have
don't hurt
access to Dark Side of the Ring, right?
We do.
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
Okay. Then, since Ryan said he wants to close doors and then immediately opened a door that will never close,
Yep.
I'm going to say that we have us watch Dark Side of the Moon about the collision in Korea.
The
Dark
Dark
Side
Side
of
of
the
the
Ring.
Moon. About
Is that what I said?
The show is over. Dark Side of the Ring.
Dark Side
Slaw got me.
of the Ring.
Dark Side of the Ring, collision in Korea.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Season
All right.
3, Episode 4.
Thank you.
I believe still on Hulu.
It is.
I believe it's on Hulu and Tubi if you want extra commercials.
Tubi. Slaw's on Tubi.
Yeah.
Down vote for Tubi.
Keep talking about how awesome Tubi
I
is.
like Tubi, but damn. All right. That's it. Peace out.
See you.